Hello, I am Devin Jacobs, and I'm here to present my project on linear regression modeling. As defined by Sanford Weisberg, regression is the study of dependence. Linear regression specifically measures the changes in one variable as a response to another. This is measuring the dependent relationship between variables, the change in one variable, your dependent variable, as a response to the changes of your independent variable. As you can see in this graph, this here would be the dependent variable, and this would be the independent variable that is changing as a response to the independent variable's changes. The formula for linear regression modeling is defined as y equals b naught plus b1x plus e, with b naught representing a constant. b1 is multiplied by the value of x, and the value of error e is also added. The linear regression model helps us define the relationship between two variables. One downside to using the linear regression model is that it requires a number of assumptions. According to E.C. Alexopoulos, for each value of the independent variable, the distribution of the dependent variable must be normal. The variance of the distribution of the dependent variable should be constant for all values of the independent variable. The relationship between the dependent variable and the independent variable should be linear, and all observations should be independent. If these conditions are not met, then a linear regression cannot be used. Not all distributions are best defined linearly. Sometimes an exponential distribution could be more appropriate, or possibly a logarithmic distribution might work better for the given distribution. In his study modeling concrete, Fahik Muhammad created a linear regression model to define the relationship between variables that determine the productivity of concrete. He did not measure one independent variable and one dependent variable, as has been explained earlier. He instead used a multivariable analysis where there were multiple independent variables affecting one dependent variable. He was stated as saying, multivariable linear regression can be used to examine several variables at once and the interrelationships between them. In real-life scenarios, things often aren't as simple to be defined by one variable, so the use of a multivariable analysis would be preferred and would be more accurate than the standard one independent variable, one dependent variable regression analysis.